Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to do a video on basically cleaning sterling. Not sorry. Well, I guess I could clean some sterling as well. But we're going to be cleaning this silver plate, beautiful old cigarette holder. And this is EPCA silver plate by Pull 1899. I don't think it's from 1899. And we're also going to be cleaning this bronze Japanese made candle holder. And I just bought these cloths here by Mayflower. One's particularly for jewelry, which is for sterling or silver plate or gold. And the other ones are designed for brass, copper, chrome, and stainless steel. So I already went to town on this with, I forgot what it's called, but it comes like a little foam sponge and you put a paste on it. And I got rid of a lot of the black, but I'm just curious if a cloth will make this look even nicer. So I can list it on eBay and make even more money, because then the person buying it can just enjoy it. They don't have to clean it. So let's give it a shot. This might be an ultimate failure. I don't know. I've never used these cloths before, but I read reviews about it and I looked up reviews on YouTube, and I noticed a lot of the YouTube videos, they're very old. So this doesn't come apart. So it's basically all one big sheet. And I guess we'll get started here. And I'm going to zoom in. Now the bottom cleaned off pretty nicely. And yep, that's taking something off. So there's something in this cloth that does something. And I don't know if it's like to take fingerprints off or whatever, but it's definitely doing something here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Ooh, beautiful. All right, let's try this edge here. It's pretty nasty. And let's just go to town with it with the towel. It's kind of harder to get to these edges here, so we're going to go in a circular motion. It's definitely giving it a little extra polish. I wish they included like a little motorized tool that you could just do these edges with. But yeah, it's definitely working. So we're just going to do the bottom part here. And I guess all we're doing is removing just old oxidation. I already washed this thing to get the like nicotine or whatever was off there. Wow, this is really working really, really well. It's a little hard to do this though with while I'm filming here. Wow, that is definitely shining. And I don't think you can wash this cloth, so like once you use it, it's probably done, but I could be wrong. You guys can let me know in the comments if you already own one of these pads. But definitely take some finger strength to do this while I'm filming. Yeah, this part's really, really oxidized. And I use chemicals too. There's other silver chemicals, but I don't want to like scratch the silver. But that's what it's done so far. You can still see the spots on there. So maybe I'll just have to go in a little heavier here. And that could be like just old oxidation spots, but man, that definitely did the trick. Again, it's just a little more difficult to get to this part. I'm going to switch hands. I am ambidextrous, as they say. So I can bat left-handed. I can golf left-handed. I can shoot pool left-handed. I can throw left-handed. Not as good as my right, but I'm alright using the left hand muscle here. Yeah, it's very, very difficult to get to the edge here, but it's definitely doing the trick. Alright, let's just try shining the top. See what that does. And that's what it leaves on there. And I guess you're supposed to use like this side then when you're done to actually like polish it. And it's definitely polishing it. Wow, that's amazing. It's definitely harder to use than just like the paste and sponge method. But this is definitely getting rid of oxidation. That, and again, I already treated this with I forgot what it's called. It's not Wyman or whatever, but it's like that English company. It's from England, which is really made for like really fine sterling silver. So it's supposed to be very gentle on the sterling silver, not to like scratch it, because I see so many people like using salt and vinegar and baking soda, and you're just destroying the finish of silver. If you know anything about silver, you're not supposed to scratch it all up. I mean, you can make it look nice and shiny, but it's then going to be literally all scratched up. Well, this is definitely doing the trick on that as well. So let's see if we can get rid of this spot here. Let's kind of work on that spot here with my thumb, add a little more pressure. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I never thought a cloth would be able to clean off silver, but it's definitely doing its job. So here's the part that I worked on, and then that's the part I have not worked on. And yeah, I could probably make that look really well. So we're going to stop doing that for now, and now we're going to try out the brass one. I don't want to make a super long video, but it is satisfying doing this kind of stuff. I guess you really don't have to. Now, this is, what is this? Oh, so they just give you a separate polishing cloth. This has a little more grit to it. And this one is sealed because I believe there's some sort of chemical already on this, even though it's like reusable. I don't know if you're supposed to wear gloves, but yeah, there's nothing else in there. It's just this yellow cloth. Let me smell it. Just smells cottony. There's not a disgusting smell. And let's give this a shot on the handle here. It's definitely shining it like immediately. Wow. So I don't know if there's some kind of oil or chemical like built into the cloth. But look at that. It just added a shine and like a deep polish to this handle, and I didn't even do it that much. All right, now this is like the before. So let me zoom in so you guys can see, and that's like the after. So let's see if we can make that shine appear on this part of the candle. Wow. I didn't know bronze actually shined. And this part in here is probably some like old wax here. Let's do the rim here. It's actually polishing it though. It's crazy. Look at that. All right, now let's do this part. So the bottom part that sticks out, and we'll just use the handle here and kind of spin it in our hand. Look at that. Wow. All right, well, let's go to town on the bottom base. It's kind of got like this slick feeling too, so there must be some sort of oil or chemical reaction. but I don't know how to explain. It definitely feels like there's some sort of oil, but when you touch the cloth, there's not really an oil, but there's definitely a chemical in there. So that's probably why that bag is like sealed. And I didn't have to add any water. I didn't have to put any disgusting chemicals. No stinky smell. And let's do the bottom here. All right, look at that. That did an awesome job. That's crazy. And there's like this oily feel on it. It's like definitely slick, so there's definitely some sort of oil that this emits onto it, but you can't see a fingerprint like normal oil. Wow, that's really cool. I wonder if it works on, does it work on pewter? This is pewter. So this thing looks okay. Let's test let's just test the bottom part. See how it's kind of dull? So let's just spin it around on the bottom part. See what it does to the pewter. Maybe you're not supposed to use this on pewter. Wow, definitely glazed it. All right, let's do the bottom part. And we're just going to hold in our hand and then just scoop around here. I don't know if I'm just adding oil or if it's actually like doing some sort of buffing. All right, let's get into the handle here. Let's go in this little spot here that's hard to get to. It's very easy to use too. Let's get the top here. Am I destroying this pewter? I don't know. Ah, look at that. That's beautiful. That's going to look way better in photos than the dullness that was on there before. That's pretty nice. All right, so this is the aftermath of using that. I'm a little more impressed with that, but it's definitely leaving like oily feeling, and that's what the cloth looks like. And I'm not going to use it on the silver one because we don't want to destroy that. And heck, while we got this going here, those are really the only two pieces. But I wonder if that would work on like those copper pots or copper pans. Those are a pain in the butt to clean. So we're going to put this back in here and seal that back up. And I didn't even use the polishing cloth yet. So you're supposed to use then this next to take like the oil resin off here. So let's do that with the candle. Yeah, kind of really doesn't do much, but I guess it gets the oil off. Let's do that with the pewter vase. Yeah, it just kind of gets the oil feeling off of there, but that's the result. Very nice. And that's the result of that. So yeah, I would definitely give this product 2 thumbs up. It's not very expensive. There's no stinky chemicals. It doesn't smell like you're stinking up the entire room with sulfur, like that sulfur smell or that just, I don't know, eggy smell. And there's definitely no smell coming off that. It definitely requires some elbow grease. So I'll finish up this cigarette holder off camera, but I would definitely give this product a try. I am not a sponsor. I just figured, hey, if I'm going to clean this, I might as well make a video, and I can then watch the video before and after, just like you guys do, and determine if you want to spend. But I want to say I spent like $30 on the pair, but I think you can buy just this product for like $20, and then just the silver gold jewelry cleaner one for 20 bucks. But if you buy them together, I think you can get them for like 30 bucks. But I'm not going to provide a link or anything. I'll let you guys find it. But I bought mine on Amazon. I was going to buy it on eBay, but Amazon delivered it to me faster, and I just want to get these things clean so I can get them listed. So appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I do have a spoon that I've already cleaned. I guess we could see what it does using the silver cloth here. If it just maybe shines it up, because I definitely dipped the silver spoon. It is making it shiny. Dude, this thing was so dull after cleaning it with that other silver polish. And this is actually, wow, this is making it shiny. Look at that. Wow, wow, wee wow. All right, let's put the polish part on here. Dude, that thing was so dull. That's freaking awesome. All right, we're going to clean the handle now. And you wouldn't believe the smell that this created when I was cleaning it with the chemical. It smelled so bad. That's where it was really oxidized right there. So we'll rub that. Uh-oh, it's getting in my hand. Gross. Maybe I should wear gloves. All right, let's use the polishing cloth. Give a little once over here. Look at that. That's beautiful. So why would I clean this spoon instead of just taking it in for silver value? This is a 1912 Zodiac. It's got the cool line here. It's made by Gorham, and it's sterling. So I think in this condition, this beautiful condition, I can probably get hopefully 50 bucks. Now, if I just wanted to get the melt value out of it, it'd probably be 18, 20 bucks at a local coin shop. But I'm going to try and sell this spoon on eBay, and I'm going to clean up my other ones. And just for kicks, I don't really want to clean this one. Maybe we'll just do the handle here. This is not sterling, so it's kind of a waste of time cleaning unless you're going to sell it as a set. So let's see what it does, this very oxidized handle. And again, this is silver plate. Yeah, and that's not coming off. That's brutal. I'm going to town on it. I mean, it's just shining it, but it's not getting that black on there is on there. So this is really just to kind of like polish your jewelry. It's not really designed to get in deep. So you might have, like something like this, if I want to make it look nice, I might have to do a two-step method with just putting just harsh chemicals on it and then finishing it with this. But the problem when you put harsh chemicals on silver plate, you sometimes end up taking off the silver plate. So we're probably just going to sell those as is or junk them. So appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Hopefully you learned something. I know I did. I thought this was cool. So highly recommend these Mayflower products. This company right here, made in the USA, non-toxic. I'm not getting a buzz from it. It's just a little bit of elbow grease, and you can make your stuff look shiny again. It's very cool. Highly recommend. Talk to you in the next one, guys.